We'll see whether you can see this. This is Conklin Run, which is down about 5 feet from what it apparently was. Look, it's got 2 ways of going through the woods today instead of 1. Can you hear it? I'll take a quick look at the other side. Poo sticks would run fast today. You can see how wide it is here, almost to the road, which it breached. I'm not sure, maybe from both sides of the road. It breached the side. Never seen anything quite like this. Chuck Schultz says, in all his 60 years here, he's never seen anything like it. Apparently 13 or 14 inches of rain yesterday. This is where the Conklin Run came over last night. I don't know if you can tell here, it just washed away the side of the road. It actually went all the way down to the lake in front of Gene Beatty's. They've come and done a lot of work here today already. When I came out earlier, this was just piled high with mud. That's quite a ways from Conklin Run. I guess it probably breached across here, also washed out some of the pavement. Now we're across from the Conservancy gates. That water must have been ripping through here last night. Looks like post-earthquake in LA. Looks like Chuck pushed some of it back in to the ditch. This morning it was all deep all the way down. I guess it also washed out over here in the parking area. That used to be flat. I don't know if you're really getting this. What I see in my screen doesn't really show. There's now a little waterfall into the area that used to be the parking area. So this area was very hard hit. I'm just going to keep walking down here. It's about noon. This morning at about 8 I was down. It was much, much worse. I don't know what these cords are here. I think they're possibly related to the seismic testing. So you can see down here that the creek is still running down across the road. And here's a lot more of the dirt. You can see these big ditches just opened up. And can you tell the water, speed of the water running down here? It's starting to rain again. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I think we're supposed to have more days of rain, which is pretty unbelievable. This is the stones and mud piled up around Gate Road. Gate Road is totally closed with rock and dirt, and this actually led down to the lake. You can see here in a minute that the lake is overfull. It actually was up above the top of the dock on the side of the boathouse earlier this morning. That's down a little bit. A lot of the logs are floating now. I guess they got a little dried out. This is the view of the lake. I don't know if you can see some of the logs floating out there and stumps. The great big log right here. Some of the dirt. The water just running across Gene Beatty's lawn. And obviously the lake is higher than it's supposed to be. The water is coming out from under the road. This is the home of the tadpoles that the girls collect every year. It's much more full than usual. I'm going to turn this off and walk down and show you the spillway.